I was an extra in the Top Gun movie that just came out. I was a stand-in.
What?
Yeah, they have someone that is similar, like height and weight of the actors, and you go through the motions of the actual, scene so that the camera can practice, and they go like, A-team, step in. So there's like a Walmart version of the cast. Not me though. I was not the Walmart version. I was my version, and then everyone else was Walmart versions.
Hey, it's your girl, Emily Curl, back at iHeartRadio. Today we're joined by Tai Verdes. Give it up. It's good to have you back. I feel like I've seen you at Jingle Ball. I mean, I've seen you all around our offices. How's it feel to be back in person? You performed on the Today Show today.
Yeah, it's just great to be doing all this stuff, like before I wasn't doing stuff, and I think doing stuff is better than not doing stuff.
Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad to have you, and today we're playing our game called 15 First. And the way this works, Ty, is I'm gonna give you 15 different scenarios, and you tell me about the first time you ever experienced them.
Great.
Sound good?
Love it.
Okay, here we go. Question 1. When was the first time you ever performed?
First performance was piano recitals when I was like 3rd grade, and I played in the Hall of the Mountain King, like dun 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 dun.
Oh,
yeah,
can you still play it?
Yeah, I think I can still play it. Wow,
right.
That's a great question. I forgot about that.
What about question 2? First song you ever wrote?
First song I ever wrote, the first song I ever released was called Face in the Crowd, and it was under a different name. But then I also was writing like hooks all the time, but I just never like finished the songs, when I was in like high school.
So your first song you wrote was in high school? Did you write before then?
Yeah, but it wasn't a song, it was just like a chorus. It was just like a bunch of lines
like little
that rhymed.
Snippets?
Yeah, little snippets. Kind of like what I do now.
What about question 3? What was your very first job?
Very first job was probably, I was a tutor, and I tutored kids in math.
Oh, are you good at math?
I like that there's one answer.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not really good at it, but it's like if we're searching for one thing, love it. If you want to like English papers, ew.
Which is so funny because you write words now.
Yeah, no, I didn't pass English. Yeah, I failed out of English in college too.
Oh my God. Well, what do your English teachers think of you now? I mean,
I don't care about them.
Fair.
Yeah. But I do love you guys. Hope you have a great life. I don't care.
All right, question number 4, Ty. What was your very first concert?
First concert was John Legend in the Park, and it wasn't really a concert. It was like a picnic. I don't go to concerts. It was like I've been to before 2020 happened, and I played to Lollapalooza to all those people. I went to John Legend in the Park before all of me. So it was just ordinary people.
Have you gone to concerts since, in 2022?
I mean, yeah, because I'm all around them. Just because I'm playing the show, and I also not just because I'm Bonnaroo's this weekend, let's go. It's I'm playing Bonnaroo, let's see who else is playing Bonnaroo.
Well, John Legend, that's a good one though. To not go to concerts, that's
why I went, because I like piano. He's a piano guy, and my mom was like, "Do you want to come? It's picnic vibes, and your friends coming." And I was like, "Okay." Yeah.
Picnic vibes. Yeah. So you went with your mom?
Yeah, it was my mom, and it was family friends type deal. My friends, my mom's friend's son, I was also cool with, and I have a brother, and we also just hung out.
Yeah. What about question 5? Who was your first celeb crush?
Probably some random cartoon character or something like that. I don't know. Maybe what are the shows that I used to watch?
Kim Possible? I feel like she was a
Kim
fan
Possible
favorite.
was great. Yeah, I watched all of Kim Possible.
With the cargo pants, that was always a good one.
Yeah, she's intense.
Right?
Love that.
Yeah.
I watched the entire series, and I watched them graduate too. It made me feel old.
Okay, what about question 6? First time you had your first big growth spurt? Because you're 6'7", right?
Yeah, but I always been tall. I mean, I was always the tallest one in the class. I was always top 3 tall kid. You know what I'm saying? It was me, maybe some random tall girl that was taller than all the boys, and then the other tall guy.
Does everyone ask you about your height now?
Every day. It's never stops.
What's the comment you hear the most?
How tall are you? All the time. That's the comment. Or do you play in the NBA or something like that?
Yeah. Okay, what about question 7? First time you went on a reality show?
I think Are You the One was the first one, but I also did I was also an extra for Price is Right.
Oh, you were on the Price is Right?
Yeah, I was one of those people waving around. I did that. I did all the extra stuff. I was an extra in the Top Gun movie that just came out. I was a stand-in.
What?
Yeah, for the guy who was on Insecure.
Can you see yourself in the movie when you watched it back?
No, for the stand-in, what they do is they have someone that is similar height and weight of the actors, and you go through the motions of the actual scene so that the camera can practice, and they go A-team, step in. So there's a Walmart version of the cast. Not me though. I was not the Walmart version. I was my version, and then everyone else was Walmart versions. Yeah.
So, and going back, would you ever do another reality show after being, you've been on a couple
money.
Things? Yeah.
If there's money involved, then I would do some stuff.
Okay, love it. What about Question 8, the first time you got your Chipotle card.
First time I got my Chipotle card was like last year, and it was great. I just went in there, it was free. It's a great experience.
Is it free for life?
It's free for like a year, and then I think they renew you if you're like still doing cool stuff. I think they're like, we're not gonna give you free for life. You still got to be doing some things that we like, you know.
Year by year, I love it.
Yeah.
Your Chipotle contract. Okay, so question number 9, and this is kind of in honor of your new song. Tell me about the first time you fell in love.
This is kind of corny, but like when I was playing piano and for a summer in 3rd grade, this is not about a girl, but I learned that I really liked music a lot because I played piano all summer in 3rd grade, and my mom kept putting me in lessons, and I was the only one from my family to keep, playing an instrument. So that was like the first time I knew that I had this weird thing where I could remember, melodies on piano or like remember songs.
So is anyone else in your family musical?
Not really at all. My mom doesn't even like music that much.
Does she like your music?
I mean, she likes my music because of me, but like, she stopped listening to TV a while ago. TV is my first album. She stopped listening to that.
She's like, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Do you still listen to it? Because I remember you like to listen to your albums on repeat.
I like to listen to what I'm working on right now on repeat. Like
okay,
TV,
so you're
I'll
in the
listen
mindset.
to. I'll appreciate it if it comes on, yeah. But like right now, I'm listening to the new album because I got to spend all my time on it.
Yeah, well, She Loved Me, your newest release.
Yes.
It's out now. It's so good. It's such a bop. Tell us a little bit about this one.
It's great. I wrote the song about my best friend, and just about the feelings that I feel when you're like experiencing love and relationships, and like genuine, vulnerable emotion is like a part of my artist project since the beginning. Like with A-OK, it's like how I was trying to feel okay. With this one, it's like how you're trying to love someone,
Yeah, that's powerful. Okay, question 10. The opposite of that. First time you had your heart broken.
I don't know. I'm kind of a pessimist, so I feel like
Really?
I've broken my own heart by messing things up by myself.
Are you a self-sabotager?
Yeah, I feel like every artist is a self-sabotager.
Interesting. Well,
Yeah.
it gives us good music. What about question 11?
I guess so.
The first time you went viral on TikTok.
First time I went viral on TikTok, it has nothing to do with music. I was on a reality show that was a YouTube show.
What was the show?
It was like you put a sheet between the two contestants, and they had to like date each other.
Oh my! So you did it's like Love Is Blind, like the original Love Is Blind.
Kind of like that, yeah. And it was like right after I did the actual reality TV show, so I was just doing random stuff in LA.
Would you ever go on Love Is Blind?
No.
Okay, so that's where you draw the line.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I don't like reality TV show love.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, so you're on this YouTube show, and then that's what went viral?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then I posted a clip of it back in like 2020, and that was the first thing to get like 200,000 views, and everything else that I posted got like maybe 1,000, 10,000 at most.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I had that many views that quickly and that easily. I just reposted a clip that I already had. Once that happened to me, I was completely bought in to TikTok.
Yeah. I mean, and just the amount of success you've had and exposure last year is insane. For you, what's been like the most surprising part about fame in this way?
I don't think any of it is too surprising because I've always wanted it to be something. Like the reason why I struggled for so long and like made the choices I made to drop out of college and do a reality TV show, even though I'm not a reality TV person, and get 50 grand was because I wanted to try things that didn't involve me working in an office. I had passions, but I didn't know which ones were the strongest. And I always like knew I loved music, but I didn't know that I could be like, my mom would always be like, we'd listen to the radio and Jay-Z would come on and be like, I can rap like Jay-Z. And I'm like, Mom, no, you can't. But that type of confidence is what I was around.
Yeah.
So like, I think that my creative voice is just as strong, artistic, powerful as anybody else. Like, I don't believe in genius. Kanye is not a genius. He's just doing it for a long time. So if I do it for a long time, I can do anything that I want. And that's just my mindset for anything.
On the days that like you don't feel confident though, like what do you tell yourself or how do you get back into it?
Time on task. I just think about the time that you're spending on. Like if you just wake up and you listen to the music and you want it to be better, it's going to get better just by trying ideas on it.
Okay, what about the first time, question 12, you heard your song on the radio?
Yeah, Brandon, my manager, called me and he was like, it's going to be on this time. It's all set up. All of it's fake. And then they come and they're like, okay, just act surprised. And I was like, all right, I'm going to act surprised. And then A-OK came on. I was like, yeah, that was cool. Yeah. And then Stuck in the Middle actually went on too a couple times too.
Yeah.
But in reality, I think the first time I organically did it was I went into the car in the garage and I pulled out because I'm living in an underground structure. I pulled out on Broadway and I was like listening. And I thought I had the radio on. I mean, I thought I had my iPod on, but it was the radio. And
and you're like, this is good.
Yeah, this is
Wait,
great.
what do you mean you live in an underground structure in New York?
No, I don't live in my parking structure's underground.
Oh, I was like, what?
That's
Did
where
you
all the
build
videos.
something crazy?
No. That's where all the videos that I post on TikTok is like. In that underground
that's where they are.
Yeah.
Oh. What about question 13? The first time you got your first
13.
real artist paycheck?
I was at the Verizon store and I had gotten a couple deals that I knew that I could quit my job with that amount of money. And then I just found Arista, and they let me, own my masters. And that's when I was like, okay, as long as I can own some stuff, then let's do it.
Yeah. Okay, question 14. What were the first few items on your first rider?
First few items on my first rider, dehydrated mangoes. Like,
really?
Yeah, dried mangoes are great. Oh
my God.
Yeah.
Producer John's nodding his head.
Yeah, they're great.
Like from Trader Joe's?
No, they're like AMELIE. I don't know how to spell, how to say Amelie mangoes. Oh, they're so good. They're like sweet and sour. Oh.
You're like, I have to have these.
Yeah, they're amazing. I wanted them every single time I got, to a new city.
I love that. Okay, what about question 15? The last one you met one of your idols?
I was in an airport and I was in college still, and I saw Chance the Rapper, and it was just a bunch of dudes with nice shoes on in a group, and I was like, who is this? And then they walked by and I was like, oh, that's Chance, wow. And then that's another thing why it ruined everything for me, because I went up to him and I was like, oh, I like your music. And he was like, thanks. We didn't have anything to talk about, really. And I was like, this is not how people interact with each other. Yeah, don't meet your stars. Don't meet them.
Did you ever get the chance to meet him again?
Yeah, I met him again, and I was still like, we don't really have that much to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's him and I'm me, and we're doing our own little thing,
So there's no Chance collab happening anytime soon?
You know what? I think that if we talked about music, because he probably hasn't even heard A-OK. You know what I'm saying? He probably hasn't heard She Loved Me or anything like that. He's a busy guy. And also, I've heard his albums. They're amazing.
Yeah, they're sick.
He can come around whenever he wants to come around. I'm not really worried about it. So whenever he wants to dive in, he can dive in, and we can make a song.
Maybe Chance is watching this, okay? He'll see
Chance, I'm ready. Whenever you want to listen to my music, you got it.
Speaking of music, your new album, what can you tell us? When is it dropping? Give us all the details.
Yeah, so my album's probably going to drop in early September, late August.
Okay.
And it's all about love. That's why I've got it on my head. I'm going to be rocking this, for the longest. And I think that it's just about my experience with love in general. Like, what it's like when it's fleeting or more physical, and now when it's like long lasting, and how I respond to, feeling different feelings about like how I want my love life to be and how I didn't want it to be. And now I'm just here right now. It's like how I'm growing as a person.
Are you in love right now?
Secrets. Secrets are in this.
You like how I snuck that in?
Listen. Secrets.
Okay, I appreciate it.
You have to have Easter eggs. I'm like the Weeknd, but the Walmart version.
I can't with you, Tai. Thank you for being here, for playing our game. We're so excited for you. Everyone, let's give it up one more time for Tai Verdes. Yay. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you stream She Loved Me. It's out now on iHeartRadio, and we'll see you guys next time.
The radio.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.